Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everybody? Sharon, how you doing? Nice to have you here. How's your day been? So, applying some liquid white, magic white. I came on with a plan and changed my mind right at the last minute. Right, hello Paul, how you doing? Like a blank canvas, let's change that. Jamie, how you doing? Okay, thank you. Are you okay? Yeah, all good, all good. Thank you very much. Jamie, have you done any more painting? So let's get this coat of white on and get cracking. I need some more magic white. Running low. Aisling, how you doing? Karen, how you doing? Nice to have you. I'm good, thank you. How's you? Aisling, how are you? Glyn, how you doing? Yeah, how is everyone? Razmataz, hello. Nice to see the regulars. So yeah, I was gonna do a sunset, but I changed my mind. I'm gonna do a scenery. I've got like a scenery that I want to do. Actually, I need to do a couple of sunsets. I need to do one for my brother, one of my brothers. He sent me a nice picture of him in the sunset when he was fishing. And I need to do that at some point. So that'd be like a quick painting. Well, I say quick, but the longest bit would be doing him as a silhouette, as an outline with a rod. So that'd be interesting. Okay, let's make a sky. Hello Lottie. Titch, how you doing? Looking forward to tonight's painting. Hello Jerry, how you doing? I'm good, thank you. No more painting, struggling to find the time. Jamie, you're that busy, man. You'll have to get up earlier, Jamie. Let's go mad on the screen, guys. Tap, tap, tap. And if you can, just press share, copy link. You know the drill. Right, let's start with some phthalo. Some phthalo blue. So I'm using the same brush. So yeah, we'll apply the liquid white. Now we're going to apply some blue. My easel seems a bit sort of rockety tonight. I don't know why. Maybe, how's that? Yeah. Right, I'll try and read all the comments. Been up to much today. I've been doing little bits of this and that today. Buttons. Nice to have you here. Aisling. A brisk morning paint. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that'll wake you up. Heidi, how you doing? Nice to have you here. I managed to join. Yay! Make sure you've got notifications on, everyone. Some don't have them on, you see, and they don't even know about it. You have to go to the people you're following, click on their name, and then there's a little bell, and that really you make sure that's on. That'll really help you out. You get every notification. They're not just some, because some people get some. I don't know if I'm gonna maybe have a little bit of water, so I'm just gonna put a bit of blue here. Bit of prep. Okay. Now I'm gonna make a sky. I'll do that now. Brilliant, yeah. So you click on the people you're following, find me, Visualfusions, and anyone else you want to follow full time. And then it'll bring up a list, and it should say friends, and then there's a little bell. Press that and press all. Not many. It's set to like, well, not all the time basically. So I'm just gonna blend this out, make a nice little sky. One of my favourite things to do is blending. If you haven't seen my video today, I posted a video of like 9 videos. Yeah, 9 paintings, and they're all to do with blending. So check that out if you can, and let me know your favourite. Look at that. An instant sky. I'll make a few little clouds though, but I've just left some white there to break it up. Oh, brilliant! Well done, Heidi. I was going to go to local market today, but I have slept most of the day. Oops! Oh dear, Lottie. If you need sleep though, you got to sleep, right? If your body needs it, your body needs it. Okay, I'll just make a few little clouds, I think. It's getting lighter down here, look. Just sometimes you have to go over it a little bit just to get some brush lines out. Okay, so yeah, let's make a little cloud. Just a little one. Well, not a little one, but there's my fan brush here. So yeah, I spent what was it yesterday? I didn't come on stream yesterday because I've been on like every night for like 7 days. So let me show you have a cloud. I want a load more white than that on there. Let's just have one there. Just some light little clouds. Need some more white. Never put enough white on my clouds. I think that white's going to go a long way, and it doesn't. Of course, because the blue's there. I have one there as well. Okay, we'll blend them out. Maybe put some extra white up the top in places. Right, let's blend them out. Blend, blend, blend. Jerry, thank you for the rose. Wahee. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'm gonna just sit back and watch. Well done, Razmataz. Nice to have you here. Oh, Jamie sent a treasure box. There's a treasure box up here. Thank you, Jamie, by the way. Treasure box up here. And if you click that, you'll have to gain some coins and then send me a gift. That's so nice, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you for the gift, Aisling. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. So, where's my little brush there? Okay, so I'm just going to blend some of these bottoms of the clouds out. I only want some light clouds. Tell you what, I want a bit more white at the top of them. Not too bad, but just in a few places. This is such thick paint, and I still can't understand why my white's thicker than my other paints, but it doesn't really matter. Just before I blend, I want some whiter bits up here. And then I can blend that out. Okay, right, where were we? Blending this. I'm gonna lift up a little bit here. Lift up them little stringy bits. And here. My little block's in the way, but you know. So I'm just lifting them up, just little fluffy clouds. Sweep across. Almost sort of in the distant clouds, if you know what I mean. Blend them out. Yeah, the brush I'm using, I can't remember what it's called, but it says Conda 1 inch bright, okay. So yeah, it's a very, very light brush. I use that for most of my sort of blending and fluffing, as it were. Very lightly, literally a couple of hairs I'm using here. Very wet here, so I'm just, obviously I've got the white on the blue, very wet. But yeah, that's kind of what I was looking for. Okay, June, thank you for the roses. Karen, thank you for the roses, much appreciated. Aisling and June, thank you for all the gifts tonight, it's much appreciated. So we got number 3, Karen, Lottie. Wait, well, I don't know, I can't keep up with this, thank you. Razmataz, thank you for the gifts as well. Hi, lovely artwork. Hello, how you doing? Exana, is that Exana? Thank you. What brush did I use for the clouds? Oh, I hope I answered that. I hope I answered that. Yeah, so it was it's called a Conda. I had it in a pack, and that's all I kind of know. As I'm, you know, started last year with painting, I don't actually know all the names of the brushes. Yeah, you can tap on the treasure box, guys, and send a gift. Titch, thank you. Thank you for supplying the treasure box, much appreciated. Okay, so I've got some blue down there. I don't really need any more blue at the moment, so I'm gonna put some black on. We're gonna do a nice little mountain. I'm gonna add some. I've got some blue, some black on the canvas there, buttons, and Katie, thank you, and some crimson. I'm gonna mix them together and do a mountain colour. Yeah, tap the screen, share the live, let's go mad. So I'm just mixing this colour up. This would be the base for my mountains. Just want a nice dark colour. So there's black, a little bit of black, blue, and crimson. Right, let's throw a mountain on. Rasmus says, yay, mountain time. I know, I was going to do a sunset tonight, and I really fancy doing a mountain again, so we'll go somewhere about right there. I'll really push the paint in. So yeah, again, you know, I'm just sort of making the outline of where this mountain is. So it's sort of one like that. I always make too much paint for the mountain. You don't need a lot, and I always seem to make a bit too much. But you learn as you go. So yeah, just making the outline really with a palette knife. Okay, let's pull some of that down. So I'm just pulling that down. It gets lighter as it goes down. You can change your shape if you want a little bit, you know. But yeah, the basic is there. Okay. Yeah, just that was a tiny bit of paint. Let's think how we want these mountains. We could have that coming down that way. We could have, maybe we'll have this one a little bit steeper and come in front of there. So that one might come in front of that one. Come down there. Something like that. Something like that. Cloud, do sunset behind mountain. Could you do sunset behind the mountain? Too late now, wrong colours. But yeah, I could have. Do you admire Bob Ross? I absolutely admire Bob Ross. Aisling, thank you. That's one of my gifts, one of my goal gifts. Thank you. This guy is literally doing a Bob Ross tour. He did this. Nice to have you here, Angus. Nice to have you here. Okay, let's clean. I'm just going to get some tissue. And we're going to put some snow on the mountains. Should I change my second name to Ross? Yes, I saw it, Hazing. Thank you. Yeah, we've got, yeah, my gift goal's up there, and it's a little teddy bears today. Thank you. Brilliant. I think there's 2 treasure boxes up for grabs. Yep, thank you. So kind of you, Jamie, thank you. So I've got this blue and white that I've got left over from the clouds. So let's use that up. So I've got a little roll of paint there. Let's think how we want these mountains. It's mountain time. It's mountain time. June, thank you for being #1 gifter. Okay, let's clamp this in position. And we're going to put some snow on. Let's go about there. Drag that down. So I've gone over to the sky a little bit there because I want it to look like it's catching the light on that side, if you know what I mean. Now we do some misting. You can have as much snow on here as you like, really. As much or... Right, I said I was going to bring that one in there so we could have a bit of a crevice there. So let's pull this one down. Does anyone love this bit of the painting? Angus, sick painting, sorry, didn't mean to be... I never saw that. Yeah, only 1 more subscriber needed. 1 more. Thanks, Aislinn, much appreciated. Keep reminding people, that's it. Okay, let's pull this one down. The mountains are getting 3D'er, aren't they? Awesome, thank you very much. Don't forget to share the live, guys. You can just tap that arrow down the bottom and copy link. That's all you need to do. You don't even need to send it to anyone. It's just the way TikTok works, isn't it? Let's make this one come in towards us. I think that always gives quite a good effect. Yeah. Now, let's put, we could have a little bit of shadow in there. This one could come towards this way. Very light, very light sort of work this when you're using the knife. It's literally just dragging on there. And you can make all different kinds of stuff. Love the Bros effects, absolutely. Thanks everyone for sending these gifts. And Jamie, thank you for these treasure boxes. It's keeping the stream alive. Don't forget, we need 1 more subscriber to make my goal. Someone out there, come and join the fam. Come and join the fam. Right, what else? We're going to put some shadows in. Just trying to think what I want here. Probably a lot of shadow this side, probably. That'll be coming down there. You've got to think about mountains sometimes, different angles and all that kind of thing. Let's just put a bit in there as well. So that almost look that, and I'll put shadow in there. That makes it look like it's got a bit of a, you know, sort of, you can go and sit up there now. Right, let's put some blue in and have some fun. Some darker blue. So yeah, I'm going to make a darker colour now. Still with this white, the same white. Just adding a load of blue. Who enjoys watching the mountains being created? Because I do. And that's quite blue. I'm just going to test that. Just having a look at that. It's quite blue, maybe just a little bit lighter, just a tad. But it's amazing how, yeah, that's better. So that's a bit lighter. But it is amazing. It's still how it does make it look 3D. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I've not absolutely knocked it right up. It's like streaks of little blue and the dark blue that I had in there. Just put a bit in there. I'll use the bottom of the knife here. Just put that in there. You can go and sit up on that ledge. I'm leaving some dark as well because it really does sort of help. And this side, I'm actually going to use both. I'm just going to bring in the dark, and there's a bit of both there. Cut across, and we're going to drag this down. I'm doing it really lightly because I don't want I don't want too much there. More around there. I have a lot of trees here and stuff in the way on this side, I think, so I'm not going to go too mad. Yeah, that's the kind of look I wanted, really. You can put a few little bits here and there, and a little crevice in there, look. Just going to blend out that little bit because I went over. There we go. We've got lots of people in here tonight. If everyone just suddenly taps the screen, that'd be great. And just copy link, share and copy link. Yes, I like the mountains. Work. Yes, I like your mountains. All well with me, thank you. Great, thank you. Stunning, says Lindy, thank you. Grace, hello Grace. Who else? I think I'm caught up with that. If I missed any comments, then you know, sorry. I need a couple of eyes on this and a couple of eyes on that. Okay, so we've got some blue there. Okay, now let's mist this out down the bottom. Could you do Northern Light landscape and mountains one day, please? SLJ is that? You need to check out my other videos. I've done loads of them. So I'm just going to create some mist at the bottom of this mountain. Just by tapping. Tap, 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 tap. I can put this back now. Clamp that in position. We've got a wobbly board tonight, it's a bit noisy. You can bring that up as far as you want, just to mist that out. Just bring a little bit up there, look. Thank you for all the lights, guys. I can see some hearts going on. Thank you so much. Buttons Kate, I like how soft this painting looks good so far. How often do I go live? Well, I went 7 in a row. Quite often. So don't forget, if you do follow, make sure you go to my bit and make sure the bell is turned on, because so many people don't know that. Thanks for all the gifts, the new followers. Thanks for being here. Just lift up. And then blend that out. So yeah, we've got a nice little bit of mist going on there. Okay, they look pretty cool, I think. It's amazing with mountains, you can do whatever you like with them. Okay, let's put some, let's make a lavendery colour. I've got this dark colour here. I wonder if I can use that with a bit of crimson without using too much paint up. Yes, thank you. Yeah, do check out my other videos. GTA, nice to have you here. I wonder if I can get away with using that blue off the mountain actually. Just have a look. Make that a bit darker. I'll try and show you guys what I'm doing. Okay, look at that. That's like a sort of lavendery colour. Lavendery purple. So let's get my old special brush out. Rustic Roots, thank you very much. Nice to have you here. Jamie, thanks for sending the treasure boxes again. Don't forget, guys, when the treasure box is ready, tap it. It gives you a few coins and you can send me roses or whatever you like. Thanks, Jamie. Right, so I just want to put... So I'm just getting some paint on here. I'm hoping this is the sort of colour I'm looking for. I'm going into black and this colour. Just tap, tap, tap. I just want to... Just some faint sort of hills over here. Trying to keep a lot of that mist in. I'm just making some background trees, little tree line. Tap, 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 tap. Thousands and thousands of little leaves. Doesn't matter if the blue's there. Let's just change him so he's a bit higher there. I love that effect. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Love that purple colour. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It almost. I was looking. If you acknowledge stuff when you're out and about, and you see a load of brown trees in the distance, that is the kind of colour it actually looks. It's crazy, but it's cool. Right, I'm going to dry my brush off and mist this out of it. We're nearly at 10k already, guys. Nearly 10k already. Well done, everyone. Tapping the screen. So we're just misting this out. I'll bring some of that up a little bit. So this little brush here is called a Fitch, and I quite like it for doing this kind of stuff. I quite like it. Right, now I've got that, I can clean that off a little bit. So it just gives us a bit of mist in there. The famous pasty brush, yeah, it works an absolute treat. But yeah, for you that don't know, I decided to use this. I found it in my kitchen drawer, and it's really good for doing this and trees. I'm going to put some trees in soon, but I just love it. It's round. There is a Bob Ross round brush on my Amazon wish list, so I will get one soon. Thanks for the gifts, everyone. Much appreciated. We still need this one subscriber for my goal. Thank you, whoever sent the second teddy bear as well. Got a little goal going up the top. Really appreciate that. I think I missed the second one, but I know I missed one. And I really do appreciate it. I really do. Okay, let's get some. Let's make some. Let's do the foreground. That's kind of what I wanted for the back bit. We can have a nice sort of meadow, some trees. I've put some water there, so maybe I'll have a little stream or something. I don't know. Thank you, your average TikToker. Thank you for that. Just got to plan out exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get some black and some yellow. Look at this. It's like toothpaste, you need to start squeezing it from the bottom now. Still got about half a tube there, ain't bad. Black, there. So a little bit of black and yellow will make a nice green. Grace, Carl, yes. Looking good. May I ask what brand of oil you're using mainly? Yeah, everything's in my, oh dear. Everything is, if you click my profile picture, it'll take you to my profile. Underneath my profile picture is a link, and that'll take you to places where I buy my paint and everything. So I hope that helps. So I'm just knocking up some green here, different greens, and we're going to tap some colours in. I want some different shades of green here and there. I'm hoping that I'm not going to need my second palette tonight. Alright, so I've got a pile of green there. Bear with me, guys. Let's get some ochre out as well. Filling up the palette with goodness. Amy Lou. No, it's not from a tutorial, but I paint the same way. Yeah, that's how I learned how to paint. I watched him and started in 2022 and just been going since, and I absolutely love it. Once you pick up the technique, it's fantastic. I love it. Absolutely love it. So I've got some greens, get some sap green out. There. Right, so I'm just making loads of different greens here. So let's get some more yellow on the board. Right, and some thinners. I need some thinners. Thanks for all the gifts, everyone. Bob Ross lives on reincarnated. Katie, how you doing? Nice to have you here. Oh, it's brilliant. Bob Ross is brilliant. Along with Bill Alexander, you know, the guy who sort of taught Bob Ross it as well. Well worth looking up. Right, so I've got a little bit of thinners there. My thinners is a bit discoloured, but hopefully it'll be okay. Right, let's go into some green. Green. Some yellows. I want to sort of... I know what sort of colour I'm looking for. I don't know if you can see the palette down here, but I'm making a right fun. Alright, okay, let's put some little hills in here and there. Have some more yellow. Go through yellow like anything. You know, I'm always complaining about my yellow. I've even used this technique digitally. Digitally, wow. Yeah, I haven't really done any digital painting, but I don't think it's my thing, but never say never. Just go into a bit of dark. I'm gonna make some light hills, some dark hills. Going into some ochre and some yellow. So yeah, we're just making lots of little hills here. You can make these softer just by tapping here and there. You can make them look a bit rough. Let's come down here. Over here we'll have some trees and stuff, I think, so. I'm just going dipping into my thinners as well every now and then. Just put some green there. Getting it closer and closer. I really love the purple. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Amazing picture. Thank you so much, Mike Fox. Anyone else that I'm missing? Trying to keep up with the comments as well as, you know. Who else is here? Well, let's go into a bit of dark. And let's put some around here. I'll try and make some of these look a bit closer, so. Okay. It's amazing how you can create different hills and bumps and all sorts of stuff, really. I think I'll have a little stream coming through here. Possibly. Can have some rocks and different stuff. Right, I'm going to put a lot of dark on now. A lot of dark. And then I'm going to add bits as I go along. So a lot of dark paint. I'm going to change all this in a minute. But I just need some kind of dark there. Still keeping a bit of that blue there for the stream. Let's go about there then. So, looks like a winding river. Yeah, I'm going to try and make some kind of painting. Joshua, love watching you paint. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift, Jamie. Can we get up to 15k? Everyone tap the screen like mad. And then if you can, just press that little share button. Copy link. That's it. If you enjoyed watching, you can do that for me. Thank you. Mazzy Keen, I can see you. You've just joined. How you doing? So yeah, I'm just putting some dark green on really. That's all I'm doing, just tapping it on, and then we can change the colour of all this in a bit. Just need some colour on there. Because we're going to have trees and all sorts of stuff. Tap, 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 tap. So for you that don't know, I've got a coat of liquid white on here first. Okay, so that gives us the basic sort of layout. So yeah, I can have. Oh, I can do anything I like now. Anything. Anything I like. Right, okay. So I might just put a few rocks in first, like rocks, and then do the other bits on top. Nice to see you here, Mazzy Keen. Okay, where's my yellow there? Okay, let's make some rocks. Just a rock here and a rock there. Okay, so let's get some Van Dyke Brown. That's what I want. Van Dyke Brown. Let's go up here. So I'm going to try and place some rocks on there, and then after I've done that, we'll sort of, I'm going to plan this sort of little stream out, so it could come sort of start up there. I need to bring this forward. Okay, let's put a rock about here. Just a little rock poking out. Let's have one about here. I know this looks weird to begin with, but it'll be okay. I hope. So if I could have a little like stream coming down here, another rock there, another rock about here. Let's have one coming right down there. Oh, I went into the wrong paint then, but I'm sure it'll be okay. I have one about there. Let's have one sort of comes down a bit like that, okay. And just rocks everywhere. Okay, we'll put some highlights on there and then bring all the green up to it, all the grass and everything. This looks weird at the moment though, doesn't it guys? Alright, let's get some white, some light colour, and put some highlights on them rocks. So I've got some white, got a big blob of white there, and just a tiny, now let's cut that in half, put that over there, just a tiny bit of this brown that I was using, put that in, make it a bit marbly. That'll do. God, so thick. I can't know why my white is so thicker than the rest. I really don't know why. Right, let's cut across. Let's just put some highlights on these rocks. So these are just highlights for the rocks, basically. Can you see what's happening, everyone? Looks great, thank you. Jamie sent some more treasure boxes. Thank you, Jamie. You're supplying tonight. Thank you. So we've got 108 people in here at the moment, that's quite cool. Everyone tap the screen. Everyone tap the screen. Okay. These rocks are starting to come alive. Just with a little bit of highlight on. Okay, so I've got to pull that down. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a bit of green. I'm going to put some green in here. Because when I make that water, I want it to look sort of greeny blue. That's the idea. Right, I could make the water now. Which is probably a good idea actually. I'll make the water now. I can just clean up a bit of that. I might do another little rock there, I don't know, I might add it later. I can put the stream in and then go from there. Okay, let's make the stream. Your mountains get better every time. Thank you so much. Mountains are great, aren't they? Palm, thank you so much. Razzmatazz, beautiful. Thank you, everyone. Someone put nah, wrong live. I don't know what that means. It is the right live. Thank you. Absolutely perfect. Love the rocks. Thank you, everyone. All the treasure boxes are open. Thanks for supplying, Jamie. Much appreciated. And those that are sending their own gifts. Thank you. Right. I suppose I could use this brush. I do need to get myself another bit of tissue because that one's covered in stuff. So don't forget, guys, all my paintings are for sale. You can go and check out my link underneath my profile on TikTok, and you'll see that link will take you to wonderful places where I sell them. My other social media, if you haven't followed me on YouTube, come and follow me on YouTube. Instagram. Okay. Okay, so I've got some magic white here. And I'm hoping this will go well. could just have this stream coming somewhere out there. I might have to put a bit of blue there, but I think it'll be okay. We just have them coming over there. It doesn't even matter if it picks up that green. I can keep adding to it. Don't really want to pick up the brown, although that doesn't matter either. You can have a dirty river. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to keep tapping into this white. You can put blue there, you can put anything you like there really. So I'm just planning this out, and I can make all different kinds of. It's almost like a little cascade of water. Hang on, I might wipe that bit off actually. Let me think. I do have to try and add a little bit more blue underneath. I might just try and wipe this bit off. Add a little bit more blue. And just see if that helps a little bit. Because I want it a little bit bluer there. So I can only try. Let's see what happens. Got some blue and green there, so I can put some sort of blue colour there. Hopefully drag some of that down. God, it's so wet. So I'm just putting a bit of blue there to see if that'll help change it. Get my fan brush again. And see if I can drag some of that over. I'm going to have to mix the magic white with the titanium white on the board. So the magic white's a lot thinner, so it really helps when doing like water. Just trying to get some little sort of waterfall in there as well. There we go. Get some more magic white. Add some more magic white and tap. I quite like the blue in it. I think the blue was quite nice. I might put another little stone there because it feels like it's just sort of, you know, might change a few little things like this bit here. Might just put a stone so it looks like it's coming from around the back sort of thing. I can definitely put a hill. Let's put a hill there. Oh, a bit darker paint. Darker. I want to make that a little bit darker there if I can. Might have to get some more sap green. So like it's growing over the top of the rock. That's my plan. So much paint everywhere. Okay, so it's coming from around there, like that's the idea, sort of coming from behind somewhere. Right, let's put another little rock in, which I want one here. There. Not that high though. Let's just tap a bit of colour in there. A little rock and some highlights. How's that looking, guys? I haven't read the comments so much time. How you are so good. How do you do that so good? Please teach me because I'm an artist too. Oh, Hayden, that's very kind of you. Keep singing Right Mountain High from John Denver. Thanks for commenting, everyone. We're nearly at 20,000 likes, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's have some fun. Let's get... Well, I need some thinners and some yellow. I want some bright bits. Some bright greens. Right now I just want to overhang some of these. Fill these bits up. The yellow just disappears. If anyone wants to buy me like 10 tubes of yellow, I'd very, very happily have them. Because yellow is just, you touch it and it goes. Let's just bring them down there. More yellow. You can bring them onto some of these rocks as well. Let's have, look, a little bit coming, a little bit of moss or something growing on them rocks there. And so stream is unreal perfect. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. How compliment and Tony, you will get there. Keep watching Carl. He's learnt too. Yeah, yeah, keep watching and watching and watching. Looking great, thank you, it's beautiful, thank you. How can we get you paint? Oh, I've sorted my Amazon wish list out now, so it works. Thank you for asking, much appreciated. Yeah, so obviously if you click my link underneath my profile picture on TikTok, that takes you to my Amazon wish list. So I'll be very grateful for any support. Well, I've just got some thinners. I want some lighter colour here. So can you see it just bringing these lighter colours down onto these rocks? Just creating a bit of, like I say, it could be moss, little bits of grass. Let's go into some yellow ochre as well in places. Quite a nice little colour. Yeah, we'll put some trees in a minute. I thought I'd get this bit out of the way. Yeah. Steve, thank you so much appreciated. Thank you to everyone that's sending the gifts tonight, I appreciate that. And we're still 1 subscriber away. We've got 69 people in here. If anyone wants to support me with 1 subscriber, that'd be fantastic. If not, no worries. So yeah, still adding these little bits of colour. This is how you make the different sort of, you know, land bits. So it all comes together now. I've got a lot of paint. I've got a lot of paint on my palette knife. Palette knife. What's this called? A palette. Yes, a palette. It's terrible, isn't it? I forget. Let's make some more yellow. Yellow, 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 yellow. It just turns so green. Put some nice trees on in a minute. Okay. So there we go, I've got different kinds of grasses and yellows there. Amazing, thank you so much. I think there is another treasure box. You did, Jamie, thank you so much. Rocky the Flying Squirrel, nice to have you here. Your favourite hearts, amazing, thank you so much. Nice to have you here. Okay, let's work on some trees now. Spent a long time doing this. tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Yeah, quite happy with the little stream. There's a little few touch-ups here and there I want to do. Like this bit here. You can add little bits of white just so it's splashing up the rocks or whatever. Just do some little water line around these bottom of the rocks there. It's quite nice. And here. Yeah, don't forget you can watch all my stuff back on YouTube, and you can pause the video and zoom in, which I think is a great feature because you can't do that now. So it's a great little feature to be able to zoom in. I think it was important to put that bit of blue in there as well. Right, okay, I'm just going to try and scrape a little bit on this. A little bit more white on this. Very, very gently. So it's a bit more of a... make that out a little bit better. Okay, right, that'll do. Let's make some trees. Everyone share the live. Thank you so much. Keep tapping away. Thank you. Thank you. Right, okay. Right, let's make some trees. Let's make some very quick trees. Just try and think what size brush. Maybe this one, yes. So, I might just mix up a load of paint that I've got on here for the trees, try and use it up. I've got some black, I've got some greens, some purple. Let's just see what the colour this gives me. Maybe two, I don't want purple, but that's quite a nice green actually. Just use it, try and use up all the paint without wasting it, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to make a green, a dark green. I've used a bit of everything, the purple, the black, the green, the yellow. But that is quite a nice sort of dark green. And we can put some highlights on afterwards. We'll test this out and see what happens. Okay. So yeah, it's a different kind of green than what I know. I might just add a little bit of sap green to that, just to help it a little bit. That'll do. Yeah, that's better. I'm hoping you can see. Am I holding it in the right place? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm properly loading up the paint thing with paint here, and we're going to throw some trees in. Some little conifers. Let's have one here. One that lives there. Let's give him a little friend. There. And let's have another little friend here. A little bit smaller. More in the background. Let's have a couple come in here. Yeah, these trees, I love doing these trees. They're so simple and quick to do. What am I going to say, guys? What am I going to say now? What do I normally say at this point? And I forgot last time. Don't let me forget to do the trunks. Don't let me forget to do the trunks. We can put some nice highlights on these. We'll have some big trees here, so we can have some dark and everything there. Let's have some over here. One that lives here. One lives there. One lives here, so he's closer. Oh, I think I might need some more paint. No, I think I can just about get enough. Yes, trunks, trunks. Well done, everyone. Everyone's spamming it with trunks. Lovely jubbly. Big trunks. Oh dear. Yeah, where was I going to put this tree? One here. Okay. On marks out of 10, who find out of 10, how relaxing do you find watching painting being done? For me, it's definitely like a 10, definitely. I'll put one here. I need more paint please. More paint. Thank you for the gifts everyone. Karen, thank you. Yeah, 10 for me, 10 for Kathy, thank you. Sarah, thank you for the rose. Nice to have you here. Natasha, thank you. Natasha, it'd be a mess. Well, sometimes I go home looking like a Smurf. I mean, I've got one hand tonight that's looking like that. It's either a Smurf or the Incredible Hulk normally. Them colours, you know. I'll put some highlights on him in a minute. Well, I need some more green. I'm going to use do a couple more trees. I'm just going to use sap green by itself now with what's left over on the board. I'm going to do a little cluster of maybe 3 here. There's something coming right up there. There's a big one. More paint. And a beautiful, beautiful tree. There's a bit of a cluster here, so we'll do 2 or 3. Gets dark. Lots of dark paint there. Who's in bed watching this? 10 for me. Love watching you create. Thanks, June. Thank you so much. 10 help rest my anxiety. Yes, Karen, exactly. You're talented, bro. Thank you, Zizzy Proud. Much appreciated. Looks wonderful, says Palm. Grace, 100% 10. Oh, we got 11 from Aisling. Thank you. I have to watch. Where's that gone? I'll have to watch more of your lives. Hopefully, pick up a new skill. Yeah, Natasha, do, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel because you can watch them all back. You can pause and zoom in, like I said. It's really good. So all my links to my social media and everything are underneath. If you click my profile picture, my main profile picture on TikTok, it says click here, there's a link. Click that link and you'll have some fun there. Sharon, me, yeah. Curry, me, oh good. Everyone. Me, nice and comfy, says Aisling. Can I have a shout out? My dad's funeral GoFundMe link in bio please, because we are struggling. There you go, I just done that. Don't forget the trunks. Hashtag don't forget the trunks. June's in bed. Thanks, Natasha, thank you. Okay, maybe let's think. We're going to put some trunks on a minute. Oh, trunks. I know you remind me of the trunks. Let's do the trunks now. They're out of the way. They'll be done. So I only want to put a little bit. I've got some brown and purple left over here, so I'm just going to use that. So, do you know what? I'm going to do brown and white together, like a bit of a marbly effect. And I'm just going to put these. This bit I struggle with because I've got the light in my. So just here and there. You don't need to do the whole lot. Some little twigs, some little trunks. It's poking right out the top, that one. That made it right to the top there. And we'll just put a bit in here. Yeah. And then we'll do highlights, so you won't see all of these You won't see all of these. But, you know, I think it looks so much better to have them there. Jerry, how you doing? Yeah, Jerry got her paintings today. Even better in real life, the colours. Oh, thank you so much, Jerry. Yeah, Jerry got her paintings today. And I know there's a few of you waiting as well. For them to dry and everything, but, you know. Right, let's put some highlights on. I might just use the big brush for this. Right, so I need plenty of thinners. I've used way too much thinners. I think I might be alright there. Let's just try. So I just want to put some highlights on these trees. I think it'll be okay. I made it a bit thin, but I might have to, if I add a little bit of dark to it. There. Yeah, Sharon says, what did you get, Jerry? Don't worry, Sharon, it's not your ones. So just some little highlights on these. I've chosen a big brush to do it, and I don't know why. Because the other one's dirty, that's why, actually. Can you see the highlights? I'm hoping that you can. Maybe you'll see them better on these big ones in a minute. And a little bit on these. And we'll do the big ones now. So yeah, I've thinned the paint down because obviously the thin paint sticks to a thick. You see how quite watery that is actually. Quite watery. So yeah. It's come on a lot since I've been gone. God damn. Angus, nice to have you back. Sian, thank you for the daisies. Thank you. Nice to have you here as well. If everyone just goes mad right now, everyone just press share and copy link. That's it. That's all you need to do. Thanks. We've got a nice crowd in here tonight. So I'm leaving it a little bit darker down the bottom. Don't need too many highlights on. Like, you know, I sort of struggle over this side because this is where the camera is. Think where the highlights are going to be as well. That's it. I think I'll leave that pretty dark and have some bushes or something in there. Okay, let's make a big tree over here. So I'm going to go into this dark colour. Before I do that, I'm just going to make sure that this is clamped down. Because sometimes, as you know, I've nearly shot the painting off the thing. Let's have a nice big tree. So guys, you must use a pastry brush for this, not a paintbrush. Let's have a big tree here. So I'm using that dark. Dark, nice bit of dark there. I suppose we could have the same on the other side. Something here, you know, just the edge of something. And put some highlights on him. It looks like thousands of little leaves already, doesn't it? It's quite... What a fantastic brush. Better to use it for painting any day. Jamie, thank you for the squirrel. Much appreciated. How's the subscriber goal looking? So we got a gift goal going on at the top. We got 2. Thank you very much. Still need 1 subscriber. Works out about £1 a week. You can choose a month or even longer. Let's get to 30k. Absolutely. Thank you. Pixie Rose, how you doing? I sent some lights. Good, amazing. Thank you, Pixie Rose. Nice to have you here. Okay, let's go. Right, I'm going to use my rounded brush. Okay. Let's think. Trunks. Use a script brush. We're going to go into some colour here. Maybe some white as well. I'm going to make a bit of white as well, so there's sort of whitey grey trunks. We could have it could be coming in here like that. I'm trying to thin. I need some more thinners. My thinners bottle's looking very low. I have had it a while though. The state of my thinners bottle is quite bad, but it still works. It works. Yeah, so I'm putting some trunks on. Not physically putting trunks on, but I'm putting trunks on this painting. But you won't see it. You won't see a lot of these. I'm going into some more white here as well. God, this paint's so thick. More thinners. Yeah, you won't see a lot of this because I'm going to put highlights on. But if you see some poking through, it's good. It makes your painting look a little bit more realistic, you know. They don't have to be perfect, but this one's coming in there like that. Okay, maybe we can just see a few going up there. Look. And again, it won't matter. Right, let's get some yellow ochre. You're getting perspective down with your streams. Thank you, Oil Wismic. Pixie Rose with the hearts. Sweet, nice to have you here. Yeah, we can get to 35k like sure, Steve. Everyone go mad on that. Right, let's put some ochre here. I'm going to get some more yellow. Surprise, surprise. More yellow on there. Some thinners. What the hell was that? Oh, paint lid. Put that down there. So yeah, I'm just going to make a colour here. So I've got some yellow ochre and some yellow. Okay. And why not? Let's add a little bit of red. Tiniest bit of red. So strong. I need some more thinners. I'm looking forward to doing this bit, guys. Putting some leaves on the trees. Okay, let's just try this. Maybe some more yellow. I love them kind of hangy down things that this brush does. Some nice colours there. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Lots of roses tonight. I love it. Thank you. Okay, so I've left some. Oh, I quite like that. Some nice colour there. Let's make the other tree. We're going to go with a bit of green and the ochre, sort of mix it up a bit. Slightly different colours. Let's just see what this one turns out like. It's going to be different colours to that side. Let's go. I love them little hangy down things it does. Absolutely love it. I want to get a bit of yellow. Need some highlights on that. Still not enough. I suppose I can dab a little bit in here and there after. That's kind of cool. So yeah, can you see you can see the trees through there. We're nearly at 35k. Well, look at that. Thank you, Sharon. Much appreciated. Wow, who just put a treasure box up of 600? Was that an ad or did someone do that? Because we love you, Cole. Thank you. I love you lot too. I really do. I really, really, really do. I wouldn't bother coming on without you lot. I need you now. I need you now. You can't desert me now. Yeah, lots of thousands of little leaves. Right, okay, let's go into some thinners again. I'm in the mood to paint it. I'm trying to get just a little bit. I just want a little bit of bright yellow there. I don't really know why I want it there, but I think it's very hard to get it on because it's not that sticky. Right, okay. Maybe just a little bit up there. Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? I think that's kind of cool. That helps. Okay, let's scratch some. We have some twigs and stuff in there growing. There's some in there, look. Some twigs and stuff in there. If you do too many, you can get rid of them. Let's have a little. We can get a little. I wonder if I can get just a little, like a little bush there or something. Need some red. Happy trees, yeah, Adam, nice to have you here. I think, what happened there? Don't take no notice of what? I missed it, whatever. Oh, wish I could teleport myself into your picture, just love it. Oh, thank you, Juneberry. No, because as soon as you put your finger on it, it goes onto their page. I think I get that. I think this is Austria, okay? I just wanted a little fiery red bush there. I hope that's okay. Oops, dropped my knife. Wow, 500 shares. Are you joking? That's the most we've ever had. That's amazing, guys. Well done. So beautiful, says Little Bird. Nice to have you here. Super cool. Great job. Thank you, Rustic Roots. Much appreciated. Alright, let's think what else I can do. Let's think what else I can do. I want some more. I want just some little trees here. I need to knock up some. I might try a different brush. Let me just see if I can put a bit. Sort of. I'm going to change palette because I ain't got enough room. Well, I'm going to put this down the floor and then tread on it later. Then I'll just do a face reveal. No, I've had my hair cut today. So yeah, I want to do some, just some little bushes here. I'm going to try some yellow. I want a light colour, some yellow. It's hard to know what brush to use sometimes, especially when you've used a lot already. Maybe I'll use this. No, that's too soft. I need a bushy brush. A bushy brush. A bushy brush. Which I'm struggling to find. Jerry, thank you. I caught that. Wow. Sent at the right moment. Thank you. Thank you so much. We got 3 out of whatever I've put. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Jerry, thank you. We still need 1 subscriber. Just 1 subscriber. Yeah, nice one, Jerry. Thank you. Aislinn says that as well. Thank you. Okay, right. I'm not far from finished the painting, but I just want to put some bushes on the front. And I know I need to make it kind of thin. So, I'm just wondering how yellow that would be. Yes, it's so difficult. The yellow just disappears. Yes, that's so difficult. But I'm going to keep trying. I want some brighter bushes on the front. Okay, it's the way you use the brush. Right, I'm learning something here, guys. It's the way you put it on with the brush on this bit. I've thinned down the paint. I need a better brush to do this. But it definitely does work if I put it on like that. But it's still not easy. Still not that easy. I suppose I can put some sticks and twigs in there and stuff. It's not exactly how I want it there, to be honest, but it's so hard getting yellow on top of green. It really is. Let me have a look. Rustic Roots. I subscribed. Thank you. Did you? I still says 9 out of 10 on mine. I think you did, right? Let me have a look. Let me get. Yes, well done. Thank you so much, Rustic Roots. I really appreciate it. We now have 10. Yes, we now have 10 subscribers. Thank you. You got the goal. Yes, we got it. Thank you. And welcome aboard. Welcome to the little family. Thank you, Aislinn. That's so cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's really cool, actually, and 10 subscribers. Wow. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. Just a few little different kinds of, maybe a hint of red in this. I'm not far from done on this now. What's the time anyway? Just a bit of red there, look. Yeah, making all different kinds of things here now. So guys, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Think. What do you think? I was going to do a sunset tonight, like I said, but I changed my mind. We can put a few more little sticks and twigs in here. some little grasses in there. Look, just with the some little grass growing here, little things sticking out here and there. So anything you don't like, you can always tap it and sort it out. 11:30. Okay, that's not too bad. Thank you, Rustic. I really do appreciate it. You've really sort of polished off the night. We have 10 subs and it's fantastic. Thank you for all the gifters tonight as well, and you all being here. Love it. Tapping the screen. I really appreciate you guys tapping the screen, because I know you just sit. I can vision some of you just going, you know, tap 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 tap, and I really do appreciate that. So I'm going to leave that dark in there. I think that's quite nice. Again, over here, I'm just going to sort of dampen some of them down a little bit. Maybe, you know, there's a little bush there. And some little grasses. Go that way. Make some nice little grass. Look. Just some little. Push that in there. Make some nice little dark grassy patches. This one's going to take a while to dry, I think. Any bidders on this one? Let's go back. Bro's watching Bobby Rossi. Kevin, how you doing? Absolutely, I started last year watching him. No, 2 years ago, and then started doing this March 2022. Top, thank you, Palm. Bro, it's really nice, but the grass has to be a bit darker, to be honest. It's a nice bright picture, so I'm learning still as well, so thank you for your comment, Kevin. Krista, love it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I might sign this. Sharon, thank you. I'm going to sign this one off. I'll give you another little bit of a closer look. But there's something I need to sort out first. Just here, I want to sort out that rock. There's a bit of rock there that I want to sort out. I want it sort of a bit more up there. I'll just drag a bit of highlight over that. I've got to move this forward. I love the grass this colour. Thank you so much, Kathy. Thank you very much. I'd love it. Like that the trees are small enough to see a lot of the purple. Yeah, you can still see through it. Gives a bit of distance. Your art is beautiful, says. Is that Lila? Lila? Cat? Thank you so much. Okay, let's just drag a little bit of highlight on there. And then rocks. Yeah, it's got distance, isn't it? You don't really know where the stream's coming from, but I kind of feel it's coming from the right hand side. I just noticed something else I need to do. There's a bit of tree missing there. When did that happen? That's better. And a little bit of highlight. There. Few twigs. Scratching a few sort of twigs in there. Make an eagle. Far away, I can't be bothered. But thanks anyway. Well, I'm going to sign this one off. I don't know if I'm going to do another little one or not. If I did, it'd probably be a little one. I'm not too sure yet. So I'm going to go into some red and some thinners and try and sign this off somewhere. Where's my thinners and my script brush? Script brush. Yeah, I don't know if to do another paint or not. Do another, mate. Oh my goodness. I've opened my mouth now. Right, I've got my script brush. I might just do a little painting then, like a little Northern Lights or something, because I love doing them. And they're quite popular. Well, I'm just going to clean my script brush out and I'll be back in literally 1 second. Well, 10, 20 seconds. Getting cold up there. Okay. 38.2k. So yeah, the highest is the highest we've ever had. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if anyone can remember, but I know it was over 50, which is pretty cool, really. Right, so yeah, I'm just going to go into some, just some red here with some thinners, making it proper watery. Proper watery, I need a bit more than that. And I'll just sign this off. I'm going to go over on the right, left hand side. Yeah, I think it was around that, isn't it? Thanks, Ainsley, much appreciated. So I'm going to go just to see there. Plenty of paint, because it is quite thin. That's wet paint going on wet paint, so there, we're done. So now what am I going to need? Well, I'll show you a closer look at this, guys, and then you can have a little judge, a little look. Right, okay. Let's just set it back a little bit as well. Sorry, guys. So there you go. There you go. I mean, you've been about a foot and a half, just over a foot and a half away from the painting as I've been doing it. Olivia, thank you so much. Beautiful, says Karen. Yeah, that would definitely look nice up on someone's wall. Streams just coming through there. Quite happy with the trees. Yeah, quite happy with them. Thank you, Karen, much appreciated. Jamie, thanks for the squirrels. I can see them coming through. Yes, it's stunning, says Azing. Thank you, Sharon, amazing. Thank you, much appreciated. I don't know why, but it still says on my phone 9 out of 10 subscribers. I don't know why it still says 9 out of 10. I don't know why, but definitely someone did sub tonight. I saw that. So, should I do a little Northern Lights or something, or I don't know whether to or not. Yeah, at least I got a good shot of that for YouTube. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, let me. You're gonna have to give me a second to sort of set up. I shall try and clean up. I can probably use that palette, but be careful. Let's move these. I'm gonna need my couple of brushes on here. Got to come up with a plan. Don't need them. I'll need the script brush. I can keep that out because that's in red. Look, I'm like Edward Scissorhands. Obviously, hardly brushy hands. And that one. Take that and that. I need them to. I think that's about it. Right, give me a couple of minutes, guys, and I'll just clean out a few brushes. Oh my gosh, I'm covered in paint. As usual. I don't know why, but I could do a small painting like this. And I'm covered in stuff. But I can paint a whole room without a drop on me. Let's have a look. Carly brushy hands. I'm nuts, aren't I? I've even got it over my glasses. Right, won't be long, guys, promise. Cole's got brushes to dry and clean. Well, there's a clean one. I'll clean that one out. This one is sort of clean, I think it'll be okay. Oh gosh. Okay, that's there. Well, I need to move this picture out of the way. Masking tape. I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think, sorry if that scared anyone. It's like a big rip of masking tape. Okay. Wow, I just realised we're at 44.7k likes. That's amazing. Alright, be careful. I've got somewhere to put this. That's the thing. Hold on. Put it up here. Right. Say goodbye.